You're listening to KTUH 90.3 FM, and I played that song for a very special purpose. That song was released in the year 1979. It's a band called M. It's called pop music, and it has a significance. It's a good flow with what I'm going to talk about next because I have it sitting beside me. I'm very honored to have her here. I have Mindy Cohn. Mindy Cohn.
Perfect.
And she's, the superstar at
Oh, yeah, right.
80s sitcom called The Facts of Life.
Aloha!
Hello, welcome to Hawaii. Thank you so
you.
much for coming down here. I really appreciate that.
Oh my gosh, please. Thank you so much for having me. And I love that song.
I know, yeah, me too. I just figured, it's perfect, the flow. I was thinking 1979, what came out? But that's a great year. Because it's like in the cusp, right in the beginning of the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And it flowed just great. And I know that you're here for a reason because you're part of the Rainbow Film Festival.
Yes.
Which is actually coming to a close very, very soon. Tomorrow is the last showing, and then you guys will have a big party tomorrow night.
Right, and I actually think tickets are still available for the closing night film and for the parties. You can go to www.rainbowfestival.org. Okay.
I've got all that information here.
Okay.
And I think, DJ Dora was doing the alumni show, and she mentioned that a few times.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
This is a film festival which started in May 27th, and it's gonna go to the 30th, and it's at the Doris Duke Theater, Honolulu Academy of Arts.
That's right.
I was there on Thursday when you first came down.
Yes.
And you're part of a film. It's called Violet Tendencies.
Yes, and I play Violet, and we were blessed to be the opening night film, and so it was really kind of, a treat to come and have that honor, so. And then now I've just been, poor Mindy, just really been enjoying my time here on Oahu.
Yeah, but you look great. You look great. I mean,
thank you. It's I guess I have to go to Honolulu. I guess so for the film festival. Whatever.
I mean, is this the first time for you here in Honolulu?
In Honolulu, yes. No? And it's magnificent. The island is magnificent. We can't get over how different all the different areas are. I mean, we literally traversed the whole island yesterday from North Shore. And I mean, it's spectacular. Spectacular. We just kept saying, wow.
And you went to the beach?
I went to beaches and went just all over, and looked at the mountains and just everywhere.
Did you go down to Kaneohe or in Kaneohe?
Okay, we went everywhere but there.
Okay,
we went to...
Well, I think Kaneohe is so magical, so spiritual with the mountains and everything.
Okay, so, and here's the thing with me is I will not insult by mispronouncing. Okay. So I am very much...
well, me too. I was,
yeah, I mean, I could tell you things, but I have to spell them. Because I really don't want to offend anyone, because I find that so offensive when someone says, how we've been naming these streets.
But, don't worry, because everything begins with a K.
Right.
And they're all they're all vowels.
Right.
But don't worry about it.
But Kailei, right, and we went to Boots and... Wait, I want to say Kink and Boots, but I think that's a porn film.
Wow, okay, we got that.
Kimo Boots, yeah. But we didn't actually end up going there because the line was too long. But, I mean, we're trying to hit as many local spots, too, as we can. So, yes.
Wow. Well, I'm really looking forward. I mean, if some people have missed the movie, Violet Tendencies, they can always catch it on video, right?
Yes, and actually it's going to be released, and I don't know if it's going to be released in Hawaii, but it's 12 cities so far. I think that's one of the purposes of going to these film festivals is to try and get a bigger market. But it's actually going to have a wide release in August.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it'll hit theaters. If not, check it out. It'll probably get on DVD or pay-per-view or something like that.
Definitely. But I have to say that this movie was directed by let me see here,
Casper Andreas.
Okay.
Yes.
We got to mention the director. That's
Thank you, and the writer Jesse Archer, and they both are co-stars in the movie as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you missed that, you can still catch the Rainbow Film Festival because is it tonight also?
Yes.
Tonight, okay.
Yeah.
And it goes till tomorrow, and then they have their party down at.
Where is the party?
Is that
Do
a
we
club?
know?
Yeah.
Car restaurant.
Restaurant.
It's a restaurant called Car.
One of the fabulous sponsors of the Rainbow Festival.
Oh, right on. Do a big shout out over there.
I will.
And everybody knows where that is if you're familiar. It's right on on Restaurant Row. I'm looking at
Okay, I love that
no,
you're
no,
looking at
so,
my friend Justin,
Ward,
who's from,
I'm sorry,
okay,
Ward.
not even from Los Angeles. He's from Canada. Okay, so he's really at a loss.
Oh, okay. I thought you were from here. Sorry about that. I'm looking at him
Oh
like,
my God, I love that she thinks you're local though. Babe, you're in. Love it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, please.
No, no.
We're just giving you a hard time.
But, you know, I'm really excited to have you here because, you know, everybody has grown up. I mean, if you love the 80s, you have grown up watching The Facts of Life. Definitely. And you're the famous Natalie Green.
Yes. So they tell me. Yes, and I'm sticking to that. Yes.
And, you know, I know that, you know, the Facts of Life was a decade. I mean, it went for a decade, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have remained on the show continuously until the 80s, right?
Yes, we all did. We all stayed. So there was no one left, and that was one
okay.
of the reasons that it ended. NBC actually wanted one more season, and
Oh.
there were a couple of us that did not. Well, I've just told who. That's including me. Didn't want to do it anymore, and oops. Okay, I've just told you something for the first time. You beat E True Hollywood Story.
No.
So we all decided as a group to end it. In '89 and not continue on for another season.
But it went through the whole decade of the 80s.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Because, you know, that's one of the shows. I mean, growing up, being a young girl for myself, that was
Myself
all,
too.
Yeah, it was all part of that, and I even went to an all-girls school.
So did I. No, I did.
Yeah,
not even on the show. I mean, in real life, I went to an all-girl private school.
Yeah,
so
in real life myself, and I wore uniforms. It was exactly like that. Of course, I grew up with nuns. That's a little different.
It was a little different. Yes.
But in that regard, I mean, it was a great show. There was many fine actors and actresses that were part of that, and I just got to say that all of them, Edna Garrett, Tootie, all
Kim
those
Fields,
guys.
yes.
Yeah, Blair, Joe, those are all like, and you, Natalie, and but I know you've also done similar things to what I pretty much like. I know you did didn't you do a radio